Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're giving you the ultimate shortcut to mastering what is, well, maybe the most critical skill right now: effective communication with large language models.
Hmm.
We're getting into the idea that the quality of AI output is always, and I mean always, directly proportional to the quality of the input.
And this isn't just about, learning some new syntax. It's a fundamental shift in digital literacy.
Hmm.
Prompt engineering is, it's a whole new discipline.
So we're moving past just operating software.
Exactly. It's about providing strategic guidance. You have
Well,
to guide the AI with intent, otherwise you just get vague, generic results.
and that's what we're tracking today, how that skill is scaling up. We're moving beyond just simple one-off interactions and toward creating structured, reusable systems.
Things like libraries and even autonomous agents.
Okay, so if we want to build these big reusable systems, we need perfect ingredients, right? What are the absolute non-negotiable building blocks for a powerful prompt?
Well, it all starts with removing ambiguity. The first principle is just clear task definition. So many users fail because they don't start with a simple action verb.
They don't tell the AI what to do.
Exactly. And so it just defaults to being, vaguely helpful, which is rarely what you actually need.
That makes a lot of sense. But what if I need something very specific, like a press release that has to look exactly like our old ones? Why isn't just describing that enough?
Because a description always leaves room for interpretation. And that leads to the next principle, utilizing exemplars.
Joe, don't tell.
Precisely.
Yeah.
You give it an example of the desired output. That visual guidance cuts through so much noise, and then you layer on top of that contextual mastery.
Okay.
You feed the LLM rich background information, the industry, the target audience, current market conditions. Our sources show just how crucial this is for, say, applying AI to local challenges, like those unique to the South African market.
Right. And the final piece of that foundation is persona crafting. I find the fastest way to really dial in the tone is just to assign it a role.
Absolutely. Telling the LLM to act as a seasoned financial analyst or maybe assume the role of a university freshman instantly sets its domain knowledge, its voice, everything.
And make sure the response is actually relevant.
Yeah.
So once you've nailed those four things, task, context, persona, and examples, how do you keep that quality consistent across a whole team or an entire organization?
This is where the prompting library comes in. It's all about institutional memory.
Repository.
It's a repository for standardizing and saving your most effective tested prompts for all those repetitive tasks. It guarantees consistency and just makes everything so much more efficient.
So you could have a library with prompts for summarizing reports, but also like meticulously crafted ones for generating complex marketing copy.
Or even drafting specific legal clauses that you already know meet company standards.
Wow.
And the implication here is massive. It institutionalizes your best practices. It democratizes access to advanced AI for even experienced staff. High quality output becomes the norm.
Okay, so that standardizes the input. Libraries standardize best practices. But what happens when we automate the execution of those practices? That brings us to the next frontier: autonomous AI agents.
This is the big leap. It's moving from a single prompt to a sophisticated chained interaction. An AI agent is an LLM that's instructed to take on a role, pursue a goal.
And then it just goes.
And then it performs a whole series of complex, multi-step tasks autonomously. It makes decisions along the way.
The source material gives a fantastic example of this. You prompt an agent to act as a market researcher, analyze trends in renewable energy in Africa, identify key players, and summarize investment opportunities. And the key word there is autonomy. The LLM breaks that huge goal down into subtasks, it executes them, and it pulls the findings together on its own.
That capacity for complex, multi-step problem solving, it just unlocks a level of automation that was impossible before without a human checking in at every single step.
A huge competitive advantage.
Oh, for sure. The ultimate takeaway is strategic. Individuals who master this become AI orchestrators. And for organizations, this is how you drive real innovation and get a much higher return on your investment in these models.
Prompting mastery is really evolving from just a technical skill into a vital strategic asset. It's the key to unlocking what these models can really do.
No question.
Now, consider this for a moment. If the quality of the input truly determines the quality of the output, and you need these specialized skills to create that input, how quickly will organizations pivot from investing primarily in raw computing power to investing in specialized prompt architects? That's something for you to mull over.